What's up guys, Frank Fulci back again with another weekly haul, unboxing and collection update video. Before we jump into today's haul, make sure you guys click on that subscribe button if you like what you see, of course, and also click on the bell icon for notifications of all future uploads so you don't miss out on anything, guys. Let's jump into it. Hopefully you guys are doing well, happy, healthy, all that good stuff. I'm here on Saturday evening, of course. That's when I usually film these, getting ready for what the fuck? Some gooey shit on here. Sundays live, or not live, but Sundays when I publish these videos. If you guys have been with the channel for a while, you know that. So yeah, let's jump into it, guys. A bunch of stuff, a bunch of Amazon stuff as usual. But this one is one actually I ordered from eBay. This is exciting. If you saw my last video, this kind of goes along with some stuff that I showed off in that one. And that, of course, is more of these Bailey School Kids. Just gotta cut this open. Bailey School Kids, like elementary chapter books, whatever you want to call them, like young child books. God damn, this person really did a good job of packaging this, which is great. You know, I shouldn't be complaining about that, but definitely makes it hard to open in a timely manner. I'm just gonna slice through here without ruining the books, if I can, without cutting off any digits. I only have so many, and you know I always cut them off during these videos, so yeah. Again, exciting. This is another little lot that I got on eBay. It was pretty cheap already. I added to my watch list, and then sometimes if you guys buy a lot of stuff on eBay, they'll send you like an email or notification like, oh, the seller is offering a certain percentage off. So I got it for even cheaper than it was listed. So let's just jump into the ones that I got here this time, guys. These are all in really great condition. Santa Claus Doesn't Mop Floors. Again, these are just cute little fun books. Each, if you didn't watch my last video, I was saying I had a couple of them when I was a kid, and for whatever reason they just popped into my head recently. And yeah, I started collecting them again. There's 50 total. Then there's some like holiday specials ones and stuff. I don't have anywhere near that much. It's like they included, oh, that's fucking amazing, included a Bailey School Kids bookmark as well. That's Mrs. Jeepers, and she's a vampire, or is she? Frankenstein Doesn't Plant Petunias. Now these are all numbered. Oh wow, this doesn't say the number. A lot of them say the number like on the front, so this may not be a first printing. None of these say the number on the front. Interesting. The ones that I've been reading have the number like in big, like number 23, whatever, blah blah blah. But yeah, excited to read these ones, guys. Skeletons Don't Play Tubas. I just read the other day, Ghouls Don't Scoop Ice Cream, and Abominable Snowman Doesn't Roast Marshmallows. I read yesterday. Again, these are like 20-minute reads. So quick. I love them. Witches Don't Do Backflips. I love the artwork on these too. And again, this is just an awesome little collection to have. Like I said, I have been reading them because they're so quick. But Cupid Doesn't Flip Hamburgers is the last one here. So just a little lot of 5, but 5 that I didn't have, so no dupes, so that's great. And yeah, this was like 13 bucks total with shipping, so can't complain there. Now I'm just gonna jump into the Amazon stuff, guys. Again, I don't know what any of this stuff is really. That means it's probably a lot of gifts, although no, I did order a couple of things. This might be one of the things I ordered for Prime Day. I didn't go crazy with Prime Day. There were a bunch of like movie box sets and shit like that. I bought like one. This is it right on top. Or this is the only one in this box, rather. But this one I had on my wish list for a while. The Incredible Hulk, the television series with Lou Ferrigno as Hulk. This is fucking awesome. This is the complete series on Blu-ray, and it was down to like 30-something bucks. So 5 seasons, which damn, I didn't even know there was 5 seasons of this, but very excited about this. To own this in the collection is amazing. On Blu-ray, no less. You know, if it was DVD, I might have gotten it, but Blu-ray, definitely. Very fucking awesome, man. I used to watch this as a kid, actually, so very excited about that. This one, maybe I'll do at the end. This is from Amazon. It doesn't feel like a movie or anything. I don't know what this is. Whoa, 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 bro. Oh, yes, Andy told me about this. There's no note in here. Wow, this is sick. Periodic Table of Marvel. That's fucking amazing, bro. Thank you for sending this. So it's got Spider-Man, Defenders, Guardians, Heroes, Villains, Inhumans, Celestials. Wow, this is actually really good. I get so confused I'm a big comic guy. I'm a big Marvel movie guy, of course. I get so confused. Like, every time they introduce a new character in these movies, they're like the most powerful motherfucker ever. And it's like, who really is, what's the hierarchy of most powerful? Is a Celestial? Is a Jinn that's in the Miss Marvel show? Like, is Galactus, who's a fucking world eater? Like, who's the biggest, really most powerful entity in the Marvel universe? Look, comment below if you know. This is an awesome shirt. Thank you very much, brother. Let's see. I know he's asked me my shirt size in the past. This is a large. I've been working out a little bit better recently. My blood pressure is high, guys, according to my doctor, and it's been for a few months, and I thought it was because I was just under distress from my back problems. I don't think I can use it as an excuse anymore, although I do think that's part of it. I just need to start losing weight again, so I went to the gym a few times extra this week, and wow. And I was able to get in some pretty good workouts. I lost a couple pounds, nothing major, but I do want to keep that trend going, although I'm going on vacation soon, so that's probably not gonna help. But anyway, another gift from the good brother Bill. He's definitely keeping me up to date with these Paramount Presents. This is number 33 in the line. Rough Cut. David Merrick presents a Seagull film. Burt Reynolds, Leslie Ann Down, and David Niven. This is pretty dope. Again, thanks to the good brother Bill, I own all of these Paramounts. Otherwise, who knows? I would definitely be missing a whole ton of them, especially because they're a little out of my comfort zone in terms of, you know, genre films and stuff. They're just cool things to collect. I love the slips on these. I'm actually gonna, I've showed these off before, and I like to show you guys that, like, wait a minute, this is gonna make a liar out of me. Oh no, it's not. I was gonna say the slips on these are a little different than normal slippies. I don't usually open up stuff on camera, but I want to show you guys because I've showed it off a couple times, and I don't really think I'm getting any new viewers, guys. So unless someone just happens upon my channel, you've seen me do this before. But so the flip cover, it looks like a regular slip, right? But it opens up and it has like alternate artwork, original artwork, whatever, inside. So it's pretty fucking dope. I love that they do that. You know, everyone complains, slip is just a piece of cardboard. Well, they make it a little more special, so screw you slip haters out there. Of course, now I'm not going to be able to get this back in. That's what I get for trying to show off stuff. Keeping it going with the Amazon packages, guys. Okay, this is one that I had ordered also. I think might have been a little cheaper for Prime Day deals, but I think I ordered it before Prime Day, actually. And this one I had on my wish list as the 4K, but I saw the Blu-ray was way cheaper. Figured, why the hell not? I can barely ever see a difference in 4K. You've heard me say that before anyway. Everything, Everywhere, All at Once. This looks like a lot of fun. Another like multiverse type thing. Nothing to do with Marvel, of course, or the Marvel multiverse, but just looks like a lot of fun in general. Evelyn Wang, played by Michelle Yeoh, a flustered immigrant mother, is contacted from a parallel universe and told that only she can save the world. The unlikely hero must learn to channel her newfound powers and fight through the splintering timelines of the multiverse to save her home, her family, and herself in this big-hearted and irreverent adventure. With Stephanie Su, Ki Hua Huang, or Quan, Jenny Slate, Harry Shum Jr., James Hong, and Jamie Lee Curtis. Wow, I didn't know Jamie Lee Curtis was in this, so that's pretty fucking awesome. And thankfully, it did come with a slip from Amazon, so that's pretty awesome. Let me know in the comments below, guys. Did you guys see this one? Because I've heard good things. I wanted to get that before it actually was officially released. I wanted to see it in theaters actually originally, but haven't really been able to do that much. I always have intentions to go to the movie theater because I love the experience, but it's hard. It's hard to find the time. Oh God, what do we have here? More reading. I've been telling you guys that my reading, like to-read pile is getting huge, stacked up. Of course, Andy makes sure that it's always going to keep going higher. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you. Hey, Frank, enjoy the book. Hey, Frank, enjoy. This book certainly sounds interesting. I know which note that one belongs to. I started reading, I read half of Bad Astronauts by Grady Hendrix. Again, it's a novella, so don't be too impressed that I read half today. I read like 50 pages, but that one's actually pretty fun so far, so I plan on finishing that one tonight. But yeah, we got some more books going. So my point of bringing that up is that I'm trying to slowly get back into actually reading. You know, I've been reading those daily school kids things, but that doesn't really count. He got me another one of these splatter westerns. I feel like I have all of them now. No, like, that's got to be close. Number 11, Human-Shaped Fiends, a splatter western. Thank God it's one of the shorter ones. Well, actually, I'm also like half or like a quarter way through. They built Gallows for Me and You. That one is weird, man. That one's, again, these are all by different authors, so they're not really connected in any way other than the two that Andy sent me last week. But that one that I just mentioned is very weird. It's written in like, not necessarily poem, but it's like really weird abstract way of speaking. Like, it's not very good, but I do plan on finishing it. But yeah, another short one. That's great. Thank you very much. And this one is that note that he said, this sounds interesting. Exquisite Corpse. Now, I don't know much about this book other than it sounded fucking awesome. I watched a video, I forget the channel's name, Read by Meg, I think is her name. And she did a list or a video about a list of the most like fucked up books, the most disturbing. And like, I always find those lists interesting when they're about movies, right? And like some of these movies that people say are disturbing, maybe I'm just jaded at this point, but I'm like, was it really that disturbing? But books are usually a little different. Usually I can trust people's more often than not, I can trust people's opinions when they say things like that. But she had a whole bunch of books that sounded really fucking good on her list. I put a bunch of them on my wish list. I plan on getting them all. Again, I don't plan on people buying them all for me, but Andy happened to buy one. Exquisite Corpse. So yeah, maybe I'll try to read the synopsis here. To serial slayer Andrew Compton, murder is an art, the most intimate art. After feigning his own death to escape from prison, wow. Compton makes his way to the United States with the ambition of bringing his art to new heights. Tortured by his own perverse desires, drawn to possess and destroy young boys. Jesus Christ. Compton inadvertently joins forces with Jay Byrne, a dissolute playboy who has pushed his art to limits even Compton hadn't previously imagined. Oh, together Compton and Byrne set their sights on an exquisite young Vietnamese-American runaway, Tran, whom they deem to be the perfect victim. Sounds like some fucking Jeffrey Dahmer shit right here. Swiftly moving from the grimy streets of London's Piccadilly Circus to the decadence of New Orleans' French Quarter, Poppy Z Bright dissects the landscape of torture and invites us into the mind of a killer. Exquisite Corpse confirms Bright as a writer who defies categorization. It is a novel for those who dare trespass where the sacred and profane become one. Poppy Z Bright is the author of this, guys. I probably should have mentioned that, but you see it right here as I'm reading. So, yeah, very excited about this. It is not that long. The text, you know, the font size seems pretty big. It's like 130 pages. Hopefully I can get through that pretty quick. So thank you for sending that, brother. I appreciate you, as always. A couple more Amazons and then one final non-Amazon one. It's actually, the final one is from Full Moon. I had mentioned, this is the one that I had ordered, of course. I can't be too upset about another book when I order them myself. The Full Moon package, I had mentioned the 4th of July, July 4th sale. So that package came. That'll be the last one for today. But this next one is another book, The Risen by John Dobbin. Now, John Dobbin is an author who's done a bunch of like short stories in short story collection books and things like that. I don't own any of the books that he's written short stories in, but I own another of his actual novels called The Starving, I think it was called. And I believe it was like a Bigfoot, Sasquatch type of Native American take on that. And that book was actually really good. So this book has been on my radar for quite some time. And I think it just recently, during like the Prime Day sales and all these recent sales, dropped down to about like $6. So definitely had to grab it. Something Evil Grows in the Heart of Bill Weston. So this cover alone looks fucking amazing. I love the font on the title there. Again, font size not too bad. Letter spacing, line height, all that stuff. And it's like 260 pages, so not too intimidating. The ones that get me are like 4, 5, 6, 7, 800 pages. Those I'm scared to even jump into because it's like, man, if I put this down and I don't finish this in a timely manner, I'm never getting to the end. So yeah, guys, a couple more packages and then we're done. Oh, okay, we got some more movies here because we got a lot of books in the last couple of things. Also from the good brother Andy, enjoy your gift, man. You're killing it. once again, two movies that I have seen, believe it or not, guys. Equalizer and Equalizer 2. These are the 4Ks of them. Great fucking films. Actually, Equalizer, the first one, amazing. Can rewatch this movie like 800 times and never get sick of it. Denzel's the man. This one, not as good. Still a good watch, but totally different than this one. And I remember my boy had told me that, and I was like, nah, you're full of shit, man. There's no way it's bad. But I watched it again. I watched it recently for the first time, and I was like, ah, man, he was right. The movie is not as good, nowhere near as good as the first one. Now, I mentioned in the recent past, that like Will Smith is one of my favorite actors. Still holds true, even though I think he's losing his fucking mind. But Denzel is right up there, man. I fucking love Denzel. John Q, Training Day. Every movie this man is in is fucking fantastic, and he is fantastic in those movies. So Denzel, bro, even like The Book of Eli, stuff like movies that don't get critically acclaimed, you know, reception, Denzel always kills it. So definitely love Denzel, and thank you for sending these over, brother. Gotta have the Denzel in the collection for sure. And last up, guys, we got yeah, that full moon package that I had mentioned a couple minutes ago. Now, I was gonna buy a lot more of these. At one point, I had like fucking 12 Blu-rays in my cart, but even with the sale price, oh god, watch your face, bro. Even with the sale price, that shit was like over 120 bucks before shipping and everything. So I'm like, nah, it's not gonna happen. So I narrowed it down to four of the more like full like straight up, you know, these are full moon movies, because some of the ones I had in there were like Jess Franco movies and like old school Christopher Lee starring movies and things like that. So I took those out of the cart. I said I can get those another time down the line. But these ones are like straight up full moon properties. Oh no, these are Christopher Lee ones, so we'll start with that. End of the World. But there was another like few other ones, like some Klaus Kinski starring movies and things like that. End of the World just looks like a sci-fi. Yeah, look at these fucking goofy aliens. No, I don't know if this is like an Empire one. I mean, obviously it says full moon, but produced by Charles Band and directed by John Hayes. So as an early effort from producer Charles Band, 1977's End of the World is a moody, bizarre science fiction drama that combines elements of sophisticated genre classics like The Day the Earth Stood Still and the gritty, down-market vibe of 70s exploitation horror films, something that director John Hayes excelled at. So that sounds pretty fun, and can't go wrong with Christopher Lee. Does look goofy as shit, though, judging by that picture of that alien, guys. I'm not gonna lie. But full moon goodness. Next up, of course, Trancers 4. Had to add this for the Trancers collection. I believe this actually just came out recently on Blu-ray, so definitely had to get that upgrade. I've seen like the first 2 Trancers for sure. I don't think I ever watched 3 and 4. And I think there's a 5th one, probably 6th, 7th, 8th, and 9th. Who the fuck knows at this point? Blade, the Iron Cross, one of the Puppet Master movies I actually have not seen. Charles Band's iconic Puppet Master series continues in its 12th official entry. The first 2 focus exclusively on the franchise's main Nazi murdering marionette, Blade. So yeah, definitely excited to finally get to watch this one. And then the last one that I got was Baby Oopsie. This one's going to be goofy as shit. One that I have not seen. Perpetually picked on and endlessly neglected Sybil Pittman, comedian Libby Higgins, in a startling breakthrough performance, finds little joy in her life except for her massive doll collection that has grown to perverse proportions. Every day, Sybil locks herself in her basement, broadcasting her doll restoration vlog all by herself. That is until the remnants of a mysterious doll, the dreaded Baby Oopsie, comes into her life. After carefully restoring the doll, Sybil comes to realize that the tiny terror is exacting revenge on her oppressors, mercilessly murdering them one by one. And while Sybil finds herself enjoying Baby Oopsie's bloody brand of vengeance, she soon changes her tune when the demonic toy turns its evil intentions, or attentions rather, to Sybil and those she actually cares about. Whoa. So another of Charles Band's, he's obsessed with dolls and puppets and little creatures and things like that. So this should be a fun one. Again, low budget as fuck. This looks pretty terrible, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah. Full Moon is my, you know, a lot of people out there love Troma and stuff like that. Full Moon is my guilty pleasure. Obviously, I like a lot of the older ones, you know, the original Puppet Masters and all those things, the Subspecies movies, the older Trancers, Demonic Toys, things like that. These newer ones are not as good, but again, still good for a fun time. Nothing too serious, obviously. There's things like Unlucky Charms. I actually reviewed for the website Repulsive Reviews years ago. That one, again, it's fun. If you know what you're getting into with these full moon movies, then, you know, obviously don't expect anything too crazy sophisticated, like I said, but yeah, they're a good time. This is actually, wow, I didn't realize Baby Oopsie is from the Demonic Toys universe. So another of these like expanding universe movies, so that's pretty cool. I think they actually, I got an email from Full Moon Direct or whatever from like another Baby Oopsie spin-off, so, or sequel to this, whatever it is, but they're continuing going, which of course I would expect nothing less from Charles Band. He's still alive and kicking, and hopefully he is for the next fucking 100 years, because the horror community needs him for this kind of stuff. But that'll do it today, guys. A bunch of fun stuff, a nice mixture of things, a lot of books, a lot of kids books, some fucking Full Moon, some mainstream films, if you will, some non-horror also, and some Paramount Presents, and some fucking Hulk, and it's perfect timing because it came with that Marvel shirt that Andy sent. So awesome mix of stuff. Let me know in the comments below what you guys liked the most here, which no one ever actually does, I believe. You know, I have the same people that comment all the time, so we just basically continue our conversations from previous weeks, which is fine by me. I love all you guys. But surprise me, guys. Let me know in the comments below what of this haul was your favorite to see me unpackage. Yeah, comment anything else you guys want to talk about. Amazon wishlist link is down below as always. Don't feel obligated to buy me anything. You guys fucking kill it every time you do, though, and I love it and I appreciate every one of you for doing that, because otherwise, let's face it, I would be buying this shit all on my own anyway. Until next time, guys, I hope everyone is doing well, happy, healthy, and safe, and peace out and be good.